Hello, this is Dr. Mears. Today we are going to be changing vertex form to general form. And here we are going to be multiplying and doing a little addition and subtraction. Now, if you haven't watched my intercept to general form video, you might want to do that because we're going to be doing some FOIL or double distributive property. So you might want to watch that first. But if you have and you're ready to go, let's do this. Okay, here we see that we have vertex form, f of x equals 2 times the quantity x plus 5 squared minus 4. Now this square, this is a problem for a lot of students, young mathematicians. They want to distribute it, but you cannot. That is bad. Don't do that. That's the bane of all math teachers. What you want to do instead is expand it out. What do I mean by expand it out? Make it longer. So we're going to write down f of x equals 2. Then I'm going to write down x plus 5. Then I'm going to write down another x plus 5. And I'm not going to forget about my minus 4. Now, why did I do that? I did that because this is a square. A square means a number or expression or variable times itself. Let's just take a little side note. If we have x squared, that really equals x times x. If we have 5 squared, that really means 5 times 5. If we have x plus 5 squared, that is x plus 5 times x plus 5. We need to write them out, all the way out. Okay, so what is this going to look like? Well, first, let's just tackle what we know. In our last video, intercept to general form, we just worked with both of those. So let's just work with x plus 5 times x plus 5. And so let's multiply it out, not worrying about anything else. So we're going to do x times x squared. X times positive 5, positive 5x. The x is taken care of. 5, positive 5x times x. Whoops, I forgot the little x there, sorry. Positive 5 times x, another positive 5x. And positive 5 times positive 5, 25. Again, are we done? No. We can combine like terms, everybody, correct? Yes. So let's combine like terms. So this is x squared plus 5x plus 5x is 10x plus 25. Okay. So are we finished? Yes, this is now in general form. However, I have a couple things. I have this times 2 and I have this minus 4. So like in our other video, we're actually going to be putting a big set of parentheses. We're going to be putting the 2 in front, minus 4, we have f of x equals here. What are we going to do next? Next, we are going to distribute this 2. You cannot take care of the minus 4. You cannot. This multiplication is stronger than this minus, so we have to do the multiplication first. This is really a 1 in front, so let's go through and do some multiplication. 2 times 1x, 2x squared. 2 times positive 10x, positive 20x. 2 times 25, positive 50. Now, that gets rid of my parentheses. My minus 4 can now come into play. I can take care of that minus 4, so the very last step that you're going to be doing is this minus 4. So we have f of x equals 2x squared plus 20x plus 50 minus 4 is 46. That is my final answer. So what did I do? Okay, I did FOIL or double distributive here, whatever you would like. Here, I distributed my 2. And then here, I subtracted 4. And that's going to be the overall process. We're going to FOIL, or if you want to double distribute. Then we're going to distribute that number on the outside linked by multiplication, the a value. Then we're going to take care of whatever's being added or subtracted. So let's try this one. F of x equals negative 1/2 times the quantity x minus 2 squared plus 5. So, do we distribute this 2? No, we have to write this out. This is really negative 1/2 x minus 2 x minus 2. You have got to write it out. Okay, now that we wrote it out, what are we going to look at? We're just going to look at the two parentheses, and we're going to do exactly what we have been doing before. Hopefully this is going to start to feel a little redundant. I'm hoping so, because the more you do it, the better you get. So we're going to do x times x squared. X times negative 2, negative 2x. X is done. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 gives us a positive 4. Let's combine our like terms. X squared, negative 2x minus 2x gives us a complete negative 4x plus 4. I'm going to put parentheses around it because there's other things now I need to bring down. I need to bring down my negative 1/2, that's being multiplied, and I need to bring down this plus 5. So right now I'm at f of x equals negative 1/2 times x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 5. Now, yes, you're right. Let's distribute 1/2 times x squared, negative 1/2 x squared. Negative 1/2 times negative 4, positive 2x. And negative 1/2 times another, negative 1/2 times positive 4 is going to be a negative 2. Now we can bring down my plus 5, and I'm able to combine it. So our final answer is f of x equals negative 1/2 times x squared plus 2x, and then negative 2 plus 5 gives us a positive 3. Yay! Okay, now my last one. If you would like to try it, try it. If you want to just try expanding it out to make sure you can expand it out, perfect. It's a process, and you're going to follow the same steps. So the first thing, we're going to expand this out. Negative 3, quantity x plus 1 times the quantity x plus 1 minus 6. We're going to block out everything else except those parentheses, and we're going to do just that. X times x squared. X times negative 1, negative 1x. X is out. Negative 1 times x, negative 1x. Negative 1 times negative 1, positive 1. Combining like terms, I'm not done yet, so I have to combine like terms. X squared minus 2x plus 1. Negative 1 and negative 1 is negative 2, everybody. I finally finished combining like terms. I can bring down everything else that I need to work with. Brought down my negative 3 times, I brought down my minus 6. Yes, now we have to multiply the negative 3 by everything. Negative 3 times 1x squared, negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times negative 2, positive 6x. Negative 3 times positive 1, negative 3. Now I can minus my 6. I have something it has in common. My parentheses are all down. So final answer, f of x equals, at the bottom of the page, negative 3x squared plus 6x minus 9. Yay! A little bit longer process than changing intercept form to general form because we do have the number outside here. We have to remember to expand this out, and we have to remember at the end we're going to be adding or subtracting that number. So this has been from vertex form to general form. We learned about expanding it out, making sure we did FOIL or double distributive, combine like terms. We needed to multiply that number that's outside the parentheses, and then we could finally add or subtract the k value, which is here negative 4, and all of this other beautiful work. Hope this helped. Thanks.